Peace, family. Out the Box Media here, where we take media content via news, internet, or just everyday life occurrences. We dissect the subject matter at hand. We think outside the box with the subject matter at hand. I just want to come on here today and talk about a much needed, talked about topic. My last video was on children going back to school, what have you. But this video, like I said, and on this channel, we give solutions. We don't just I do documentaries. Sometimes I'll report the news at a lot of times. I report different stories at a lot of times, news stories. I don't just report. I give solutions. I gave a couple solutions in my last video about the children or what have you. About children going to school or what have you, and pretty much how to prep yourself, what the school should do or whatever, and with the children going back to school. Now, but I just decided to make this video is absolutely dedicated to what to do when your children are going back to school. Health-wise, what to do health-wise when your children are going back to school. You guys definitely share this video. Definitely share the video. Definitely like the video to get the video out there. Because what I'm going to break down, a lot of things that you can do. Cheap things, and a lot of things that you can do to prep your child, and a lot of things you can do if your child gets sick, not with just the current pandemic, in general, and what the school should be implementing, the whole time, what the school should be implementing, period. Do I believe in vaccinations? I know I don't. I will be going over that as well. Why I do not believe in vaccinations. A lot of people act like vaccinations because you don't want your child, or you don't get the vaccination, like you have the plague or something like that, or you're less inhumane, or less putting your child or yourself in danger, others in danger. That's not true at all. So I'm going to break that down as well. That's going to be the last thing I break down. But first and foremost, what to do when I send my child to school, what to naturally do when I send my child to school, to prevent different viruses or diseases or ailments or whatever, period, in general. The first thing to do, guys, is to equip your child's immune system. How do you equip your child's immune system? By giving them vitamin C. Giving them daily doses of vitamin C. It can be emergency. It could be I use the more child-friendly one is the liquid vitamin C that I use, because that's more child-friendly, I believe. And emergency, that's not really that. They don't really like emergency, what have you. But the more child-friendly one is the liquid vitamin C. I can post a link to that or what have you. Or just go on Google, and you can just go on Google and Google liquid vitamin C. That's what you. And you can get off Amazon or what have you. You go to your local health food store and get it. Equip their immune system with liquid vitamin C. The second thing you want to do is equip their immune system with probiotics. Okay, now you can actually buy the probiotics. I've actually been kind of slacking on the probiotics part or what have you, but I need to start back getting my children probiotics. You can buy probiotics. For those who don't know, probiotics are pretty much the good bacteria that goes in your gut, because you need good bacteria as well, to equip your intestines, your intestinal tract, your intestines with good bacteria. Those are probiotics. Those are like billions of cultures, microscopic microorganism cultures that are pretty much populating your gut with billions of microorganisms, the good microorganisms, the good bacteria. Because a lot of times they say it's good for you to walk outside and put your feet in the dirt and stuff like that to get the good bacteria on you or what have you. But there's so much stuff out there right now, I don't advise that right now. But yeah, so if you want to do that in your backyard, and feel free or what have you. Okay, so vitamin C, probiotics. Get some probiotics. Like I said, once again, Google probiotics. Go to your local health store or things like that. Health food store, should I say? If you don't want to get no synthetic, nothing like, nothing genetically modified. You want to get the real deal probiotics. I don't have an actual brand for probiotics to get, but yeah, look it up. Get the probiotics. Let's look for the non-synthetic, non-GMO probiotics. Now, the third thing that you want to do for your children is this. What the schools have to actually be in cahoots with this as well. Before I get off to the third thing, I want to say this: a lot of people putting their children online, your children are learning online. Me personally, I would rather my child is learn online for pretty much the long haul. That's what I would rather my child do. In this specific time of period time, it's really not unless it's really urgent, for the child to be at school, what have you. I don't really think that we think that we pretty much have our children online for pretty much the long haul. I would like to do it permanently for them to be online permanently. That's what I really like. But right now, we have to see we playing it by ear. So online, I definitely advise you just keep your child learning online. If you can, if you can. A lot of things people still are working and just permitting people from doing that. Some people are not working. They're easy to and it's easy for them to do that. It's not hard. It's not easy at all, guys. I'm gonna let you know that right now. I was off yesterday and I did it when my wife did it as well. And I got 2 smaller children that's going online, and 2 older children, and 2 more of my children from a previous marriage that don't live with me. But the 2 smaller children, of course, you got to be with them every step of the way, and it was pretty tough. It was pretty tough because it got to go by. They're going by a certain schedule this year, a certain schedule that they're going by, that they're abiding by this year. So yeah, if you can teach get your child online, keep your child online for pretty much, almost or permanently or semi-permanently or whatever you want to call it, then yeah, have them go online. Now, but the third thing that I want to go over is this has to be implemented in the schools though. If the schools will implement this in the school, if they will put I mentioned this in my last video, if they put a dehumidifiers or thing or some type of device like a dehumidifier or something like that lets off aromas or steams in the air, some type of steam device that lets off steams in the air or whatever, and put essential oils in it, like tea tree oil, oregano oil, something that smells good, peppermint oil, all these different oils in that, then that will release in the ozone, or so to speak, the ozone, and not really ozone, but it will release in your own personal ozone, should I say, and release it in the classroom. Put about a couple of them in each classroom, and that will kill any microbe, any harmful microbe, in that classroom. Period. It will destroy any harmful microbe in that classroom. Putting that in the air, putting those essential oils in the air, turn those essential oils into a steam, and turn those essential oils into a microscopic, pretty much spraying gun or what have you, or bug spray, should I say, microscopic bug spray from essential oils, and release that into the air, the school air, and wow, it will work wonders. It will kill every microbe that's that's in there, every harmful microbe that's in there, or what have you, that's in the air right there. Like I said, we have clouds of microbes that's around us, what have you, because we all, like I said, we have good microbes as well, but that will kill the microbes that are in there. So putting essential oils, like I said, orange essential oil, lemon essential oil, the oregano oil, tea tree oil, peppermint oil. So this mixing with like put a little peppermint oil in there, like those orange oil and lavender and all that stuff, so it can make it smell good. Lavender is another good one that's releasing in the air, and it kill a lot of microbes. Okay, kill microbes. Instead of spraying those harmful sprays, chemical sprays, Lysol and all that stuff, just have something consistently going into the air like that, which we release it from the, like I said, dehumidifier or something like that. And it also open up your sinus cavities as well. It does that as well. So put like a couple of those each classroom, and it will work wonders. It will work wonders. That's what we need to do for that. And my last and final method. If you guys, if your child is experiencing any ailments, what have you, any cough, any sore throat, then you might want the same essential oils that I named, probably the oregano oil and the peppermint oil and tea tree oil. Put that into a steaming pot. Be careful, definitely have to be an adult to oversee this. Put it in a steaming pot, and then put that concoction into like maybe a cup or something like that. If you got a small little one, put it into a cup. If you got a bigger child, let them stand over and breathe over it. But for the little ones, like my two little ones, put it in like a coffee cup or a immersion cup or something like that, and let them inhale that. Let them inhale that steam, and inhale it through their nose and inhale it through their mouth, and kill those that bacteria or whatever, or whatever that's a virus or whatever that's in the throat and in the nose cavities and things of that sort, because that stuff is connected. That's the steam treatment, and I got a video on the steam treatment, what have you, that I probably post in the description. Definitely do the steam treatment, and like I said, keep up the vitamin C, keep up the probiotics, because we have a natural healing mechanism, guys. A natural healing mechanism. And like I said, that brings me to the vaccinations. I don't believe in vaccinations because I believe we're not animals. We was being equipped. The Most High equipped us with a natural healing mechanism, and we should be using that natural healing mechanism. And we need to activate that natural healing mechanism. And the foods and things that we do, we pump in our body, and the harmful sugars and the harmful, the fake, the MSGs, the fake sugars and stuff like that, that we pump in our body, makes it hard for our natural immune system to do its job. We have a natural healing mechanism, guys, and don't let nobody tell you to do any different. If you're taking care of your body, then you don't need vaccination. So yeah, if you're not taking care of your body, you're not getting vaccinated, then you're potentially in risk of getting infected with something, or you're in risk of infecting others as well. Yes, you are. But if you're taking care of your body, you don't get vaccinations, then no, you're doing absolutely what you're supposed to do. So that's my deal on vaccinations. I can do a whole video on vaccinations, and I'm not going to get off on vaccinations right now. No, I do not agree with those the vaccinations or what have you, and I think it's wrong for them to push the vaccinations on us or what have you. If you don't want the vaccination, even with this whole current pandemic, because it's a lot of things that I just named that you can do, and there's a lot of companies that they're going after, they're shutting down, doing natural things like vitamin C, healing and things like that, because they want to push these vaccinations. But you guys definitely like, comment, subscribe. I hope this video has been helpful to those who have sending their children to school, or are going to send their children to school, or just children in general, because schools are very, very, very children can be very nasty, and schools are very, very breeding ground for harmful microbes, for harmful viruses, and not even just this current pandemic. All harmful viruses, diseases, bacteria, etc., etc. So it's a breeding ground for that stuff, guys. So you guys like, comment, subscribe. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for more powerful videos like this and other powerful videos. Definitely like the content. Please, guys, like the content. Definitely share the video. You guys be safe out there. Peace and blessings.